everyone, Squee913 here with some updates for the channel. Okay, I've got some updates for stuff that I'm currently working on. I have a big thing about a new Let's Play I need you guys to go vote on. That'll come at the very end. But first and foremost, let's cover the basics. I know you guys have noticed a decrease in content being uploaded the past few weeks. Part of that is the enormous amount of work I've been putting into getting Dragon Ball Z League ready to go. Part of that has been real life issues, and a lot of it's just been that while things in my life are good, I can't say things are bad per se. They're rather stressful. You know, that good kind of stressful, like where you get home at the end of the day and you just want to unwind. And making LPs when you're in that state is never a good idea. So, you know, if I haven't been editing Captain Science, which takes a lot of effort to do, or any of the other stuff like Dragon Ball Z League, I've been watching shark documentaries. Don't laugh. It's what I do. Or, you know, watching prehistoric dinosaur documentaries, or just playing games without recording just to unravel. However, I'm getting more back into Let's Playing. There'll be more content coming up and all that stuff. Let's cover what I've got going. Of course, Assassin's Creed 3. I try to get an episode out a day. Generally, the way I try and do that is I try and sit down and do one like 3 or 4 hour recording session so that I have enough for a week or so, and then get that up once a day. So every once in a while, you might see 3 or 4 days go by with no Assassin's Creed 3. I just got busy. You guys have been amazingly patient so far. I hope you continue to do so. But the plan is Assassin's Creed, one episode a day ish. Now, Skyrim, this is the one I get asked the most. Skyrim, you guys are just going to have to understand that is going to be very slow. I have an episode that's almost ready to go. It requires a few more finishing touches on it, and I should get that up in the next few weeks. But understand that it takes time to mod the content, to record the content, to get the voice acting from the voice actors, to wait for the game to catch up with all the updates. And so this is going to be a very slow process. So if you don't see more than one Skyrim episode a month, you're going to have to be okay with that. If I could do it faster, I will, but I wouldn't expect it. What else do we have? We have XCOM. XCOM is one of those I haven't touched in a while simply because my mind has not been stress-free enough to that game. I love that game, but because of everything that all of us have put into it, all the role players and all that, I take that game very seriously because I don't want any more people to die. And if I come home at the end of the day and I'm, you know, frazzled and not thinking straight, there's no way I'm going to touch that game because I'll mess up and kill a whole squad. I'm getting better. I think we're towards the end of the game. We shouldn't have much more to go. 1 or 2 more recording sessions maybe, and we'll be done with XCOM, and we'll have a happy end to that. So that hopefully I'll finish within the next month or so. There's a couple other ones. Mass Effect Iron Man Edition, it's still going. I have a few episodes I need to get up, actually, that I haven't yet. It is still going, and it will continue to go, but that was always kind of do at my own pace kind of deal. You know, I told you guys from the very start, if I don't finish this, you're going to have to be okay with that, and it'll go up when it goes up. You know, and that's still the case. I pretty much every once in a while I get the bug up my butt and I stream it. The problem with it is I have to stream it so that I have a record that I didn't just reload and say I didn't. But, you know, it'll go up when it goes up. What else? Jedi Knight 2. Jedi Knight 2 is a big one. I've actually gotten to the point where I pretty much don't have any motivation to play that game. I loved the game at first, and I absolutely really enjoyed it, and it had some really fun times. The problem is that there are some levels that are so frustrating, and some bosses especially, that are so immensely frustrating, that I just stopped having fun. I actually, and everyone who's at the stream or saw the video saw this, I resorted to a cheat code because after 50 deaths, and I kid you not, it was counted, I didn't know how to beat him, and I got tired of trying, so I resorted to a cheat code. And you know, that's not a good gaming experience for me. So I'm not ready to end it, especially since we have a death count going on. But I'm going to put it on hiatus for a few months. Put it on hiatus for a few months, see how I feel about it after that, and then make a decision. Maybe, you know, I can get motivation to do it again. Because I would like to play Jedi Knight, which is the game that comes with Jedi Knight Outcast, which comes after that, which is a really fun game. But we'll see. For the time being, it's on hiatus. Alright? On Squee913, my old channel, I've got a few things going on. Dot Hack will come on, but it'll be slowly. I'm guessing once every few days I'll get an episode up. I had like 13 episodes go up, one right after another, but that was because I did it during my 24-hour live stream and just had tons of content to put up. I don't intend that to be an everyday thing. I will do it. It'll go up. But Squee913 channel, the older channel, is kind of a more. I'm using it more as like a retro-y, just more laid back upload schedule, that kind of thing. But I'm going to be doing Dot Hack. Hopefully the whole series. I don't know yet, but hopefully. And I'm starting something else. And of course, Captain Science goes up on that channel once a week. And even if I get eliminated, or when Kriana and I get eliminated from TJ and Icon, we still intend to do Captain Science. Might not be once a week, but we still intend to do Captain Science, so that'll be fun. And I have a new one coming up in a few weeks called Secret of Mana. Let's play Secret of Mana, which is an interesting one because it's a good friend of mine named Oz, who actually lives here in the city with me. And once a week he comes over and we plug in two microphones and we start co-op playing Secret of Mana. And he is an expert at the game, and I know nothing about it because I've never played it before. So it's a fun little interaction thing. So it's a co-op let's play with my friend Oz. It won't be going up for a week or two simply because I want to get a nice buffer. I want to get enough, several hours under our belt so that I can start uploading it somewhat of a regular schedule, maybe two a week or something like that. But that's going to go up on the old channel along with Dot Hack. Now, to the big thing, now that I've gotten everything covered. And I know it looks like I've got a lot of stuff going on because I got all that, plus I got Dragon Ball Z League. And the truth of the matter is, if I limited myself to just like 2 Let's Plays, I'd go stir crazy. My mind needs 100 different things going on for me to be happy, which is crazy, but that's just the way it works. It is a huge, huge testament to my self-control that I have completed as many Let's Plays as I have, and still intend to complete most of the ones I do. But my channel, this channel, normally has 2 main Let's Plays, and of course it has Assassin's Creed 3 going on right now, and I just finished Dragon Age Origins a few weeks ago, and I told you guys there'd be a new role-playing game taking its place. Well, that is going to be Star Wars: The Old Republic. Now, here's how this is going to work. Star Wars: The Old Republic is a massive online multiplayer game like World of Warcraft or whatnot, and I've never really had an interest in those kind of games. But the thing is that I started looking at it because I found the whole thing was free to play, and my interest in it was the stories. BioWare, of course, made this game. BioWare is famous for their stories. I love their stories, and these games supposedly had really good stories in them. And the more I looked into it, the more I realized that when I say stories, I mean stories. There's 8 classes you can play, 4 for the Sith side, 4 for the Republic side, and each storyline is long enough to be its own game. I sat down, I got a 1-month subscription on it just to check it out. I don't know if I'll keep that or not. I might go to free to play, but whatever the case may be. I started playing the Sith Inquisitor. I know, right? And I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving the story. And it is an extensive story. I just started chapter 1 and I'm like 12 hours into it. So it's quite a long, extensive story, and there's 8 of them. So I plan on playing a lot of them on my own time, but I want to Let's Play one of them. Give a full Let's Play, do all the side quests, do the flashpoints, and do all this, and go through that, and do a Let's Play of it. And not treat it as an MMO, but as almost as a single-player RPG, like the original Knights of the Old Republic, or something like that. Because I think that would be really fun, and as a single-player RPG, it works really, really well. Think of it as a single-player RPG with a good story that friends can come tag along on. Now, I've narrowed down what I want to, the storyline I want to Let's Play to 3. There are others that I'm playing right now or plan to play on my own, but there's 3 that, while I don't know anything about the stories per se, I've read some really good reviews on them and, had suggestions and looked at certain things. And I've narrowed it down to 3 stories I want to play. And that is the Sith Warrior, which is the Sith Jedi Warrior, the Jedi Knight, which is basically his mirror version in the Republic, which are kind of I guess some people consider them like the main stories. I don't know. All of the stories seem. I mean, the one I'm in for the Inquisitor seems pretty main to me. Okay, so it's going to be the Sith Warrior, the Jedi Knight, or the Imperial Agent. One of those three are what I want to let's play. Now, two of those are actually Sith. Classes. And you know me well enough to know that I will never play an evil character. Doesn't mean I can't play a good guy trapped in an evil world. Or I could do the Jedi Knight if you would prefer to see, me play a Jedi Knight. I don't know. I am so on the fence as to which one of them I want to do that I'm going to leave it up to you guys in a vote. There's going to be a poll on my forums. You can vote one of those three. And yes, just one of those three. Please don't sit there and go, but I want you to play the smuggler. And, because like I said, I already narrowed it down to those three. Choose one, whichever one you think you'd like me to do. Let me give you a quick explanation as far as what I know. The Sith Warrior is basically like a Sith Jedi Knight. He uses his lightsaber a lot. He's really strong. He's got some sort of epic storyline that I know nothing about. The Jedi Knight is pretty much, if from what I understand, if they made a Knights of the Old Republic 3, the Jedi Knight storyline would have been that story. It's kind of like the main story of the game. And then you have the Imperial Agent, which is kind of like a James Bond working for the Sith. He's kind of roguish and a spy, and he infiltrates and he does stuff like that. And the story is supposed to be really good. So those are the three choices. Go to the forums. There's a link in the description below, and vote for which one you want me to let's play. And I will let's play whichever one gets the most votes. I plan to play through all three of those stories, but I will let's play, give the full whole let's play treatment, do a bunch of side missions and flashpoints and all that stuff to whichever one you guys choose the most of, okay? So, that's pretty much it. That's my updates. That's how things are going, and it's been almost 12 minutes already, so I'm going to go ahead and end this now. And questions, comments, put them in the comments section. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye.